Hi, I'm Bob Knekel, President and Executive Director of the Collectors Foundation. There's some concern in our country that vocational education or the manual arts are in a state of decline. This is of particular concern for the collector car and classic boat hobby because it takes the manual arts and people who appreciate and want to preserve the past to move it on into the future. Well, I'd like to invite you on a trip with me to check out a story and see what a group of collector car enthusiasts are doing to help solve this problem.
We deal with students that are at risk of not graduating high school because traditional high school format doesn't really work, for them for a variety of reasons. When we started, I don't think I had one student, 9 years ago that was interested in going to college.
I never wanted to go to college. I didn't even want to finish high school.
Well, before I was just really lagging in school, not going to school, not paying attention to my classes.
If they believe fundamentally that they can't be effective in school, they can't learn more things, they can't be competitive, it puts them on this downward spiral to where they don't go to college, they typically don't get good jobs, they're underemployed.
A vast reservoir of students who have a natural interest in automotive technology or cars. There are a lot of kids that I work with who love this stuff, and I can use their interest as a hook to leverage real powerful education.
This is a niche, this is a catch, maybe this is a hook, to maybe hold on to some kids that, maybe get discouraged with school that we might lose.
When you have 2 or 3 students working with one adult, hands-on all the time, a relationship develops. Some of these kids, they don't have parents.
If they did several projects like this, 2 to 2.5 years is the basic idea. Fundamentally, they would have so much time under their belt, working with other people, being successful, being challenged. Fundamentally, it alters their view of the world and what's possible.
We got a little kind of a slogan, we're building cars, building futures.
You got to stop looking at this like you're just working on a car. You're working on yourself.
Education is priceless. To have that key, that one thing that we were able to draw him out with, there's no way you can put a price tag on that.
More kids should have the opportunity to do stuff like this.
In the end, this whole program pays off.
I gotta go straight to college. I'm going straight to college.
The greatest service that we do is that we provide an education and a skill that somebody can go out and get a family wage paying job. And we have some really needy students here, if you will. So the scholarship that you guys provide helps fill a great void.
The importance of scholarships and external funding to our students is ever more evident. We have students that are partway through their program, experience some hardship, or experience a new expense that they not anticipated. And the automobile scholarships are a way for them to be able to finish out a quarter, complete their program or their degree, and then be employable.
When you see Sarah, who's this year's recipient, you're going to see that you made a good investment.
And what I've been working on in particular, looking in here, you can see the last plank on the bottom. We just steam bent that frame into place today. So this is the first fitting. It's not going to end up like this, but it looks pretty good and cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to be attending school without your support. For me, it's been a really spectacular opportunity to learn this trade and to feel really good about it.
This building houses well over 70 tons of archival material. Our earliest written records date back to 1854. 5-6 years ago, Studebaker National Museum approached the Collectors Foundation to underwrite an internship.
We're proud to be able to specialize in the historical aspect of that, to be able to give young people an experience in the archives, to actually do that research, find out how that part really fit in that automobile, and then to develop even some some products as a result of that research, so that there's even a finished product when they're done that they can be proud of.
We are delighted to have Mr. Bryce Carlson, native of McPherson, Kansas, as our 5th intern in the internship program, and Bryce has been on board for about a week now.
It's a wonderful experience. Studebaker itself is a great history of America. I will be writing monographs for 1956 through 1958 at Studebaker Hawks, which include the Golden Hawks, the Skyhawks, Power Hawks, and Silver Hawks. Tons of information, and I'm just soaking it in.
The components we really like and get excited as board members for programs like this is, number one, it's craftsmanship. Here's an opportunity for young people, and again, when we say young, not just chronologically young, of course, people that are eager to learn, and these programs do that. And additionally, there's a tremendous amount of synergy amongst the student body that we really like to hear about, because they not only with our scholarships, they not only do the work, they're fortified by finding an outside resource that believes in them. And they then speak about it to others, and that makes other people go, oh, okay. So it really adds to and builds it in a very nice way.
We've had students that wouldn't have been able to come here if it wasn't for the scholarships that you guys provided. So we're really grateful for that.
And we appreciate every penny that's put into this program, because this program puts people on the right track.
I'd like to thank them more than 1,000 times. It's helped me a lot, and I can't be the only one that's helping. I know that.
We wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you and your organization.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to be attending school without your support.
The Collectors Foundation. Preserve the past. Build the future.